So I ain't never been live on here before. So this gonna be fun. This gonna be a fun adventure. Turn the light down so I can see. I ain't really told nobody that I was gonna come live on here, but you know, I was just like, why not? So this is my first time ever going live on this. Um, I want y'all to ask me a question. Answers will appear here on the chat. Oh, that's what people to do it for me. Okay. I don't want to do it then. Hey y'all. What's up, cuz? I told y'all I was gonna start going live on here. I'm so excited. It's my first time going live on YouTube. I'm over here exporting. I'm exporting the video because I am gonna get ready and post on here in a minute. I had to take a minute because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was like so close to not posting today because every time I tried to post, I started crying. Like I don't know why. I was like very emotional and shit today. I was very emotional. Like you know how like you have a feeling, like you feel like you doing what you need to be doing in order to keep going, but it ain't moving as fast as you would like. So you start down what you got going on. Which I was in one of them moods today, and I almost did record. But the good thing is I did record 2 videos. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I'm exporting the video right now as we speak. I've been recording all morning. I still gotta do 2 more of the letters from my inbox, but I recorded season 2 of the disappearance story with Coda. That one only gonna be like 4 episodes. So that one like season 2 ain't gonna be as long as season 1. And then I just did the final episode of the story that we are on right now. That's the final job. That's what I'm finna get ready to upload. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love a good question. Yes, let's do a good question and answer. Where did you get your inspiration from to do your stories? Honestly, like a whole lot of imagination. A lot of imagination. I would start a story. Usually when I start one, it's a freestyle. Like I just put the camera on and start recording. And then I just go from there when it comes to telling the stories. So every story that's been a hit, it was some shit I just propped up and was like, imagine this. Because sometimes some of that shit be hard to imagine. And sometimes you don't even be want to imagine that shit because it be some off the wall stuff. But that's where it come from. Imagination, life, seeing stuff. Because in 34 years, I done been a dancer. I was a mom at 15. I stayed in the hood my whole life. I used to listen to a lot of grown people talking. You know what I'm saying? And I have a very vivid imagination. Have you always been that type of storyteller since you was little? When I was little, I used to like to write. So when I was young, I used to write poetry. I used to like to write poems and shit. So I've always been into writing because believe it or not, I wanted to be an English professor growing up. So I've always been into writing. I always entered a lot of writing competitions. A lot of my poetry was in like books back in the days. So it's like I've always been into it, but you know when life get a hold of you. Thank you. Was that a gift? Oh, shit, you a gift. Thank you. You know when life get a hold of you, so you forget what you wanted to do when you was a kid, and that's where it was. I was a mom at 15 too. My baby will be 20 tomorrow. My baby will be 20 in February. But I've always loved to tell stories. I just really feel like that was my way to escape life. And baby, I was going through a lot growing up. So I wanted to escape so bad. I had to get away. I could see you being a professor. Does any of your children have that talent? One of my children paint and another one of my children draw. So they artistry in their own ways. You watching me from African? Okay, come through. Well, thank you for tuning in. That is like a compliment. Look at me clutch. Thank you. So my kid, they like to draw and paint, sing. They in that part of the arts. But one of my kids, she actually write well, but she don't like to write. That's not her thing. But she good at it. Like She good at the writing assessments at school, but writing ain't her thing. So let me go ahead and get ready to upload this joint. I love a good question and answer. Get all in my business. Get all in my business. When you say beautiful, I get so tickled. Stop it. How I say it. I don't know why people be like, say that again. And then I say it again, and they get to just cackling. And I'm like, what happened? What did I say? Thank you, Sophie. Sophia. Thank you. But yeah, I just been in my bag. I just been writing all day. I really just been needing to escape what's going on. I don't know why I've been all emotional and shit. I hate it down. Isn't that Memphis? Yeah, that's where I'm from. Ah, I said like vertical. I call you Soph. Okay, Soph. She be musty as fuck. Is your name Prison? Boy, if you don't go ahead and do your time and go ahead on somewhere, you have been blocked. Go on do your time somewhere, Prison. You do so many things that your mind run. Yes, all day. I don't even sleep well. My mind be so fucking busy. And I'm, cause it's just, cause I want a better life, girl. Just be moving, cause I know I'm destined for something. Get him out of here, and he gone. Probably my ex-boyfriend mad. Ex-boyfriend mad. I let him go. He all on my damn YouTube. Oh, he got out. He got out and got on. But I'm just happy to be on here, cause I said, you know, I'm tired of TikTok. I gotta go over here to YouTube. So, what is one of y'all favorite stories of mine? So, let me ask y'all a question. Out of all the stories that y'all have heard, which story do y'all like the best? I can tell y'all my top three. I got a top three. Because I do got a top three. I know it's going to be private first, so we can do all this little thingamajigga. Sunday dinner. Ooh, the landlord story. The person who said Sunday dinner, you've been here since the beginning. Where do you want to be in the next year? In the next year, I want to have written and published a book, a complete book. I want to be staying where I'm at. I do want my treat business to have expanded, and I want to be working on my second event because I love inspiring people, I love helping people, and I love helping women. So I want to host an event every year for women, like just us, to come together, congregate, have fun, get drunk, go home, and release everything from that year. Because you know, as women, as moms, even if you're not a mom, as a woman yourself, like we hold so much, we carry so much. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be hard for us to find people to vent to without them coming back or telling your business. So we find a way to just keep it and handle it ourselves. And I want to have an event to where you don't have to handle it yourself. I also want to be making six figures a year by next year. When Homegirl got kicked out, that's the one I'm on right now. The one with Quez and the birthday dinner. Oh, the one with the birthday dinner. The birthday dinner. Is that the one when the sister was messing with her sister? I mean, her friend, boyfriend? Hey, lady, you are live on YouTube. I love Sunday dinner. Thank you. You will do everything that you want in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. I like the one with the silver fox. That was a true story. I had messed with this boy and I ended up fucking around and messing with his uncle. And I ain't find it out till afterwards. But it was too late. We was already messing with each other. I love them all. Thank you. Yes, I was talking to this guy. And then I ended up finding out that's the one about me. Not, I didn't know what he was getting married. I did not know he was getting married, and he was. And when I ended up finding out he was getting married, I was at the wedding. You hear me? Like I was doing. So in the story, I said I was doing her makeup. In reality, I was doing her teeth because I was a teeth whitening tech at the time. And I was talking to the dude for damn near a year. I would say maybe like 7, 8 months. And what's so crazy that he was like he hid his life so well that I didn't even know that there was another woman. So this is what I found out. when they got together, they both moved in a house together. He had his own apartment, but he kept his apartment and rented it out to like his friends. So he owned a condo, and he rented it out to his friends. So he would take women over there and make it look like he's single. Cause if his friends staying there, it ain't no woman in sight. Cause I never like, you ain't no woman. There's no woman live with him in that joint. So I was telling him, I was like, ooh, I got this big opportunity to do a wedding. And he was like, for real? And then I was like, yeah, but I didn't tell him who it was, but I just like, I got this big opportunity to do a wedding. He was like, well, that's good. Because I had posted my business, I think it was called Tie the Knot, but it's like a little app or a website where you can go on to offer your services for people that's getting married. And she wanted me to do her and a few of her bridesmaid teeth. And she paid me my deposit up front. And I'm like, hey, okay. So when I got to do the bridesmaid teeth, we wasn't at the place where they was getting married at. She wanted her teeth done the day of her wedding. So I ended up going up there that morning when they was like getting ready and stuff like that to do her teeth at the venue. When I got in there, it said, here to wear, the little welcome sign. I still didn't think nothing of it because that wasn't the name I knew him by. So I'm doing her teeth and stuff like that. And they got this little thing. This was before it actually became popular, where they give a photo of the bride and the groom or whatever, the little risky joint. So they gave her a photo of him. It was a little small little joint, maybe like this size. And she didn't know what it was, but the bridesmaid, she brought it to her because it was about this size. This is a very great example. The bridesmaid brought it to her. She brought it to her like this. You know what I'm saying? So as she laying back getting her teeth, I'm over her. So whatever she got, I can see it. So when she popped that jaw open, I'm like, what's that? Whoop-de-whoop? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we got a doppelganger? That's what I was thinking. Thank you. So when I put her down, like, I'm like, okay, I'm finna get ready to go to the bathroom, woo, woo, woo. Because now in my mind, I got to digest. Did I just see what the fuck I thought I saw? Right? So I go to the bathroom. I come out the bathroom. I look down the hall. Coming up towards me was his best friend. So I'm like, is Deshaun here? He was like, what you doing here? Just skip clean over my question. I was like, I'm in here doing the bride's teeth. He was like, oh. I was like, well, why you here? Is Deshaun here? I asked that shit again. He was like, oh, I'm finna get ready. I'm in the wedding. But you ain't saying it, letting me know if it's Deshaun here. The fuck? So I go back in there. I finish up her teeth and shit. She ended up drinking a little vodka or whatever. Taking the first shots and shit. Thank me. I got the rest of my money. This, then the third. I had invited a couple other people to kind of help me out because it was at least one or two bridesmaids that didn't get their teeth whitened and decided they wanted to do it. So she had already pretty much paid for everybody to get it done. So we getting out, we packing the stuff up, we getting ready to leave out. He in the hallway walking back and forth, up down the hallway, walking back and forth. He like, Michelle. That's my middle name. He like, Michelle. I'm like, what? He like, man, look, I wanted to tell you. You wanted to tell me. I said, so you get married? He was like, man, I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. You know when they get the stuttering, I ain't doing shit but lie. So nigga open up their mouth, lie. That's all the fucking nigga heard. I'm like, oh, you get married? I'm like, you know what? You get married. Like, why am I asking? You're getting married. So I was like, your name Marlon? I thought your name was Deshaun. He was like, Deshaun, that's my middle name. I was like, so I didn't even know who you were for real? He was like, man, look, I promise I ain't mean for it to go down that way. Bullshit. I'm like, bro, bye. I'm just finna go ahead and leave, right? So I'm finna try to leave. He's like, wait, let me talk to you. No, wait, go get married. The fuck? So leaving out, He got married. He did finna get married and stuff like that. And people like, you ain't tell her why you ain't tell her. What I'm gonna tell her for? She still gonna marry him. She that close. What she gonna say now? Then they like, did you still do her teeth? Hell yeah. I got paid a nice amount of money to do her and 5 other women's teeth. I got paid damn near $1,000, if not over $1,000 to do that. Yes, I did it. I know how to be professional. One thing about me, money come before that. I'm not worried about all this. But he did reach out to me after that shit. I wonder do I got a picture of him in my phone, cause I did, cause I had put the shit on Instagram. Sure did. Put his black ass on there. Let me see if I can find one. If I find it, I'm put it on Instagram again. Cause he ended up messaging me on Instagram saying, I see you thinking about me. Why would you say that? Cause you upload my pictures on your IG. Bro, is this him? Oh no, this is my ex-boyfriend. I'm trying to see if I can find a job. If I can't, then I'll just find it later on. Cause I know for a fact it's in my Google Photos for sure. But yeah, I bet they ain't together today. Nope, they are not. Got to get the coin by any means. I want to worry about them. Baby, I'm finna get my money. But nah, they ain't together. They do have a child together. And what's so crazy is that she had told him that she was pregnant. And in his family, they believe that when a woman is pregnant with a child, then the man should marry that woman. And he said that is the only reason why he married her, right? When she told him she was pregnant, she wasn't pregnant. Hence, she taking shots of vodka or tequila, whatever that was, before she walked down the aisle. But I didn't know that part until afterwards. Alright. So I'm in Barnes and Noble, getting me some books. And I end up running across this man. He see me like reading. I'm in the romance section. So he see me like reading, picking out books. I got a couple books in my hand and stuff like that. And he asked me what type of book. He was like, huh, what would you recommend over here? So I look at him up and down. I'm like, you like romance? He was like, yeah, I like romance. I like drama. I like sci-fi, and I like biography books, or autobiography, whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I went over there and I gave him a few authors that I would recommend, and he was like, you pretty, and I was like, thank you. He was like, I ain't from around here. I'm from out of town. I just came back off of, deployment. Well, he was in the military. He was like, I just came back off of deployment. And, I was just wondering, could I have your phone number? So I looked at him. He was older. I've always had like this little fascination with older men. So he was nice looking. He had the silver, the silver, black and silver beard. He was tall. He was broad. He was fine. I was like, yeah, sure. You sure can. So we end up talking a little bit. We talking, we rapping, we talking, we rapping. So our first date, he was like, uh, uh, would you like to come to my sister's birthday party? So I'm like, because I ain't really ready to meet the fam bam. He was like, you want to come to my sister's birthday party? I'm like, I ain't really ready to meet your family now. He's like, no, it's going to be at a club called Fox and House out here in South Haven, Mississippi. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, why not? I hadn't been out in a while anyway. So I ended up dressing up real cute, nice little dress or whatever, long enough to shake that ass, but loose enough for with the jiggle. Okay, put on my cute little outfit, cute little dress or whatever, end up going down there. He met me, I saw him like at the bar or whatever. He bought me a drink, and when he introduced me to his sister, like his sister and her husband, I had seen them before. I was like, I know these people. I haven't seen them before. And what's so crazy, I'm like, wow. What was so crazy that the man was getting married, but I had met his mom and dad. That's how you know mothers ain't shit. That's how you know mamas ain't that. If I meet the mama, I'm good. No, you ain't. I ain't met that woman, and he was engaged to a whole other girl. Anyway, so when she saw me and I saw her, we was looking like, bitch, I know you, but we didn't say anything. She was like, hey, girl. I was like, hey. That hey was so long. Hey. So she ended up, they talked for a little bit. She constantly was looking at me like, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? She was giving me that little look, and I'm looking at her like, bitch, you knew, you hear me? So we still talking. He walk off because he was the type of dude he liked attention, so he went and circled the bar or whatever, and we end up going over there. We played a little pool. I'm giving y'all the whole story. So we go over there, we play a little pool. I beat his ass once, he beat my ass twice. Long as I won, I ain't care. He must be in the lawyer too, cause they get paid to lie for a living. Girl, I don't know, you hear me? Both of them was deceptive. That's where he got it from. So let me get finished, cause y'all know I get distracted. So I go over there, play a little pool, play 3 games, and I'm telling him, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, cause the party's still going, but me, my social battery is running low. So I'm like, I'm finna get ready to leave the pool. He's like, okay, I'm gonna walk to the car. Now I had been there maybe like an hour and a half. That's about as long as I got for social event that I'm not throwing. So we walking towards the door. He got my arm in his arm for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And then Marlon and his wife walked through the door. My eyes open like this. I was like, oh my God. That's what I said in my head. Oh my God. And so he looked at me, but he don't say shit. He can't make it obvious. He was like, man, what's going on? He made sure he put emphasis on He was like, man, what's up, I'm like, That's it. That's his uncle. So he, you can look at his face and tell that he wanted to say something to me so fucking bad, but he could not say anything. So the girl, well, the wife, she was like, "Do you want my teeth on my wedding?" I was like, "Yeah, you know that's me." She was like, "Girl," tried to give me a hug. I ain't big on that shit. I just, yeah, girl. I shook her hand instead, cause bitch, your nigga would eat my. You know what I'm saying? That nigga eat me out at one point. So she was like, damn, girl, I'm gonna need you again. You did such a good job with the war on my teeth and stuff. He looking mad, but trying not to show it. You know what I'm saying? You know how you can tell a nigga got some shit up here, but it can't come up out of here. So he was like, man, yeah, this is my date. That's what his uncle said. This is my date. Don't she look good, man? Don't she look fly? Hey, woo. So we walk out. He could tell that maybe something bothered me, but that's really just my resting bitch face. Just being honest. And keeping it in the family, I did. and, and so we walked to the car and shit. And I told him, I was like, before we even continue to talk, I got something I need to tell you. He was like, what? I was like, I used to fuck with your nephew. He was like, who the nephew we just saw? He was like, little Marlon. I was like, yeah. I used to fuck with little Marlon. He was like, shit. I ain't got no problem with it if you ain't got no problem with it. Shit, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem with it. So we talked for a while. Actually, I think me and talked for like damn near 2 years. But he was a good guy. He was like a real good man, but he just had a drinking problem, and I couldn't get jiggy with the drinking problem. He turned into a totally different person when he was drinking, and it's like I loved the person that was sober, but the person that was drunk wasn't fucking with a period. And that's why we ended up calling that shit quits. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. What that 50 is? I don't know what that means. I don't be up out here, so we got stuff going on. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, let me see. So we are on episode 7. Let's go to Eddie's. Just wanted you to show me. Okay, after 6 years, that's episode 7. I think you're ready to upload it, child. After 6 years, this is episode 7. Love After Heartbreak is the name of this episode. That's how my brother is. Well, he be deceiving people. Cause baby, I ain't give a fuck about messing with him. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't give a fuck, cause that made me sound terrible, but I ain't know at first, and I wanted to see where it would go. I mean, I really feel like he deceived me, so you know, his uncle was treating me good. Why not? We all know if you transition to other people after they get, yeah, girl. He turned to a different, yeah, girl. I couldn't do it. I was like, who is you? And it ain't like he like put his hands on me or anything, but it's just like he was so verbally aggressive, and I got kids and shit, and I didn't like it, so I had to let that shit be. And I had a bad experience being with somebody. He can't keep a girlfriend and say he's like, 'cause nobody want that shit. Like you a good person, but when you drink, you turn into a demon. And nobody got time for that shit. And then you can't even get your shit up when you're drunk. I don't know. You can't even please me in your drunken moments. I know we do. Once he up. And he was just so verbally, like, I couldn't do it. Like, he would say little shit. Like, I remember one time, I was over his house. I had my own place, but I was over his house, and he had drunk one too many, and he was like, This is when we like stopped talking altogether." He was like, "Get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. I don't want to be with you. I don't want your ass. I don't want to be with you." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "You heard what the fuck I said? You heard what the fuck I said?" And I had seen a clip from Judge, the divorce lawyer, Miss Tola. She was like, "Never let a man tell you more than once he don't want to be with you." And I didn't give a damn if you were drunk or not. A drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. So I left. And he was blowing my phone up, constantly calling me, blowing my phone up, constantly calling me like, "I ain't seen you, I ain't heard from you. What's going on? What's going on? You said you ain't want to be with me." He like, "When I say that, I would never say nothing like that." "Oh, you did?" And I'm gone. He was like, "Man, please, Michelle." I don't know why I do like to call me Michelle, but he was like, "Please, Michelle, don't do that, don't do that." I'm like, "No, you did it. So sleep with it. It's over." And I left his ass where the fuck he was. And we ain't talked since. We ain't got no ties. Cause I don't like no shit like that. For real. At all. A lot of people's asking me, do I write my own stories? I do. I got a couple books with stories written. But I do write my own stories, y'all. They come from my imagination like a mother. Um, Cause I like to write different stories. I feel like producers nowadays write the same story. It be the same fucking plot and a whole lot of stories. And I like to be different. They like to call me by my middle name too. Once they learn it. Jasmine, they sure like to call me Michelle, like Michelle. I got a couple dudes who like to call me my nickname, Roni, but most people like to call me Michelle. Damn, Michelle. Michelle. I only had one dude, maybe two, that called me Ronnie, but they gotta be mad. Ronnie. I sound like I'm calling the nigga name. Ronnie. Well, Ronnie, bitch, call me Ronnie. But that's the name I go by mostly. But yeah, I had to let that go. I wasn't rocking with it. I had, girl, I got a lot of stories to tell you that. My legs started shaking. Baby, I got a lot of stories I can tell you. I we uploaded, y'all. It uploaded because you're famous. Oh, I'm not famous, girl. Where you get that from? My husband have you lost family for sure. I lost family. I lost friends when I got married. Um, when I got married a long time ago, a lot of my friends were single, and my husband didn't like the fact that they were single, and so I wasn't like going out with them as often, and they kind of just went away when I got married. As far as like me telling stories, because I'm not famous by a long shot. But I lost a lot. I have a lot of jealous family members that only see me as the person that they knew back then, and seeing me leveling up to them is very uncomfortable. So it's like we went out somewhere together, and instead of her being the one that was being recognized, because usually she the one that get recognized because she go out a lot. I'm more so in the house. And the fact that people's like, oh my God, I love your story so much, woo woo woo. So she gonna say, damn, what the fuck you do online? Pop your ass. I'm like, what? She was like, damn, it's a lot of people that know you. So I looked over it. Every time she would call me, I would be editing a story, right? I'm like, oh, I'm busy right now. I'm trying to edit a story with the woo. She said, who? I'm getting so sick of you in this story shit. I'm like, okay, hung up the phone. Because what does that mean? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying hey. Can I say hey back? Can I wave at y'all? No, I can't. Baby, she God handling her. I can see you did. Speak your famousness into the light. You know what? You're right. I don't really want to be famous. I just want to be known for doing something great. That's it. My name ain't even got to be right there in front of reading. It could be like the second name. I just want it on the screen. I do want to produce a series. I actually want to make an actual series with actual people to act out and say the lines to these stories, girl. Shit. That's what I want. That's what I want. But I do want to make a series. Because I was going to get my kids to do my series, but not mine. Not the ones I write. I have to write them like one for them. Because mine got too much going on. Because I kind of want to bring the characters to life. I ain't I'm working on a book right now. So I'm gonna because it ain't my doing. It's God's doing. God does what He want to do for His people. I'm a very big believer in my Lord Savior Christ. Have you ever thought of writing songs and selling them? Because I have heard a song that you have done. Oh no, I just do that for fun. I do that for fun. A lot of the songs that I've written is actually my poems, and I turned it into music. Oh, thank you. I can't wait to drop it. I'm actually turning Sunday dinner into a chapter book series. I'm excited. I'm on chapter one. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I made very much progress because I haven't. I just be feeling like sitting still is not what I supposed to be doing, but I gotta keep in mind like you working on a book that is doing work. So I'm working on it. Don't you block your money blessings. Amen. I am not trying to. I do the same with my music. I just write it for therapists. I ain't here. It be poems, and it's just like how I feel in the moment, what's going on with me, bad relationships and shit like that. I write about it. That's how I get over shit. Just writing. Somebody said I'm here early. Oh, can I see my little shout outs? Let me see, because I think I had some shout outs that I was supposed to put in the entry of that story and forgot all the fuck about it. Let me see if I can find it. Probably not on here. So, 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 so. You better put those words out for others to grow from. Amen. I should. I be posting them on here sometimes, but I think I'm just gonna put them on Spotify. But I just be writing. It just be how I feel in the moment. Most of my poetry is emotional writing. It's mostly emotional writing. Like I wrote a song for my ex-boyfriend, pretty much telling him that I regretted being with him, but you know it kind of is what it is. Cause I did regret being with his ass. In a way, I regretted being with his ass. I say that, but it's taught me a lot. Being with people is a learning experience for sure. Anybody else got any other questions? Do you ever have exes that try to get? I love them, girl. Every last one of them. Message me randomly. They can't call me, but they do randomly message me on social media. One of my exes, I walked in on him with a girl in the bed, drunk sleep. And now he married to like a 24-year-old. He every bit of 36. And they had a baby. And they married. He got baptized. How I know all this? Because he told me. Because he didn't message me randomly saying that God put it on his heart to apologize to me about how everything went and how he treated me and how I was good to him, but he wasn't ready for a woman like me at the time and all that bullshit. All of them be trying. I'm a good woman. I really am. I stand behind them. I be with them. I give them advice. I invest. They all try to come back. Yeah, I ain't going though. I don't backtrack. Because if I left you for a reason and you ain't changed, what I'm going to come back for? To the same shit? Fuck no. I'd rather start over. I start over a million times before I allow somebody to hurt me first, then show me they can love me. That's so backwards. So you mean to tell me you got to hurt me to show me that I'm worthy of love? What? That don't even make sense. When it's a man out here ready to show me that I'm worthy of love from the get-go. Other than your kids, what keep you motivated and positive on your roughest days? Oh God, 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 because my kids are my only motivation. And on my roughest days, I go to God. Like today, I cried because I just feel like, God, what am I doing? I'm working, I'm doing the work, I'm being consistent, I'm putting the time in, this, that, and the third. Like, it's stuff that I need that I don't have. Like, am I doing something wrong? What's going on? And he is my strength. And I lean on him to be my motivator when I need him. Yes. But this Bible is up there with so many highlighted sections. That's who I lean on. I be needing him. If you dress, because I'm not live, who is it? What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Can you bring me water? Yes, God, big factor in my life. And that's why, I was like, when I started dating again, it got to be a man that believe in God and do the work. And because I want, like, what's her name? Crystal, that be in the Tyler Perry shows. Like, when I wake up in the morning and I read the Bible, I want to know that my man reading the Bible too. I want him to be able to call me on the phone. Maybe we could read the Bible together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to have somebody that's going on the path that I'm on. Because I've lowered my standards so many times to be with a man. Ice cream? You just ate steak, broccoli, rice, lobster tails. Then there was a lobster tail. You just eat shit. Was it good? Did you like it? Did you taste the butter? I didn't even taste. Did you taste the seasoning? I made it. It's butter in it. Why'd you want? Just go get one of them. Just go get one of them store-based things. You talking about that vanilla ice cream? I don't think it's nothing but a little bit, so yeah, I guess so. But yeah, love my dog, baby. We be lowering our standards to go with people because we fucking with who we used to fucking with. Don't do that shit to yourself because you're gonna regret it later. Not regret it, but you're gonna look back on it and be like, why did I do that? Like, I should have just stayed single. Cause right now I'm dating, and the people that I'm dating is more so where I'm going in my future. You know what I'm saying? And I like that way better. That will always every time, baby. I remember. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it, but every time, that's all I can say. It seemed like when you backtrack and go to something that's no longer aligned with you, they get all the blessings, and you wonder like, hey, here I am. Where is mine? They blocking them. Will you marry again? Yes, I will be a wife again. I love being a wife. I was just married to the wrong person. Being a wife was amazing. I had fun. I loved the dance. We used to go out together, go to the club together. I cook, I clean, wash that. We ain't got a curfew. We got strawberry in the refrigerator. But yeah, I married Eve. I plan on getting, girl, I'll be married by next year. Trying to figure out why you're standing still, but they constantly move. Mine, what? It's because certain people aren't meant to be around you when your blessings start coming. And it, amen. Because that is so true. You just like, what's going on? Whole time, God, like, I know what type of heart you got. And I know these blessings that I'm finna sit down to you. You gonna give to this nigga. And I don't want him to have. And the same go for some men who backtrack the women. Uh-uh. This is not for them. This is for you. They still got a lesson to learn that they ain't learned yet. And you finna mess up what I got going on. So you know what? I'm taking it from you. Like, and as soon as you disappear, it just starts flooding down on you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Amen. I feel that 100%. Like I'm on here playing with stuff too, y'all. I see all these things I want to tap on. Who said hey? Hey. And a lot of people just listen to respond. Baby, damn near everybody just listen to respond. Absolutely. And I hate that too. Because listen to hear me, bruh. For real. Listen to hear me, not to respond. And I gotta date somebody that's willing to listen to hear me, not just respond to me, not just to just nitpick at certain shit I said and then respond. Like, no, that ain't how this ain't, and that ain't how this works. Like right now, I'm trying my best to save up to get a car. And I think that's why I had my little sesh earlier. Because I'm like, oh my God, I need a car. I need this. I need that. Ooh, I need this. I need that. And it's like, God, come on. I'm doing the work. What's up? What's up? Where is it? But I'm going to continue to be patient. I'm going to be as patient as I can be. I'm going to be as patient as I can be. Oh, girl, soon I need to come out. Jesus. I'm gonna just pressing stuff. They got to look what this is. Oh, that's a green screen. I don't need a green screen. Do I need a green screen? Oh, well, I don't know if any of y'all do this right here, but I make adult treats, and you can get 25% off your adult treats by using this coupon code right here. It's cookies, and you get 25% off this mystery box and this cousin choice dozen box right here. It comes with 12 cookies. This comes with like 15 items. Or, hold up, let me go over here. Or you can get a free juice when you order half a dozen. I don't know if any of y'all do that, but yeah. Mr. Box, dozen, 25% off. Treat yourself. It's all on the table, just waiting for it to arrive. I'm sure waiting on my key ring ready. Naked. Ready for it too. Yes, ma'am. Thanks. You are welcome. Yeah, go on. You can get you some treats. Get your 25% off. I don't know if y'all go up there like I be doing, because I was, ooh, like I still got a cookie. Hold up. Get that cookie. This the rest of my cookie I had yesterday. Baby, that cookie had me out to 9 o'clock this morning. No. Gonna finish it up. I had this much left. Well. Oh, look good. Oh, look good. I love me a good question to answer, y'all. Let me see. It's some more questions somebody else asked me. Hold on. You gonna be out. The good news is I'm recording everything today. So I'm just gonna start posting the times that it's supposed to post. And I could be out until 9 tomorrow and feel okay. Cause I just posted the last of the story after 6 years. That's the name of it. After 6 years today. The season 2 of Coda, that story we're gonna post tomorrow. And then I got some letters from my inbox that's gonna post for the next couple days. And I had wine and that cookie last night. Them cookies will put me in a coma. When I tell you, people always tell me, girl, I ain't slept that good since junior year of high school, or I ain't slept that good since grade school. That folks like, I be out. I was out. That's the point. That is the point. I don't want you to hyperventilate and need milk and shit and feeling like you see aliens coming from the sky. Mm-mm. I just want you to go to sleep. You a mama. You deserve to rest your mind. It help your mind rest. Because if you like me, I be thinking when I'm asleep, like trying to think of my next move up to 3 o'clock in the morning. Trying to figure out what the fuck else I need to be doing. I been looking for the team. Which one? Season 2? Because that one posting tomorrow. Oh, the Coda story. I actually can be edited right now. See if I can find it. I love telling stories. It's fun to me. So, okay, boom, that's it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's only one. What the other one? It's still uploading. It's still saving? Oh, for you, dear. You welcome. Come on, green screen. What else I got? I like going live over here. The last part of her story is on right now. It's the last part of her story. It's currently premiering. She finally found love. But this is how I picture him in my mind. So I was like, oh my God, he is so fine. He bright with a little dog to him. He got some nice eyes. She looking at him like, oh my God, that's my man. He always compliment her with what he's wearing and stuff like that. And I just be having these romantic gestures in my mind when I do my story times. Like, isn't that so? Oh, just imagine a man standing in the front of his Corvette with some lilies. That bitch gonna wet your drawers. What? Just imagine a man looking at you like that. Girl, you gonna wet your penis. He write you a letter on the card. What? That is so hot. I asked about the best friend story when she ruined the birthday party. Oh, is that the story where her sister was messing with her best friend fiance, and so she ended up saying, Thank you to my man for this party. And he paying for everybody's tab. And he like, what the fuck? And thank you for the just skin with my man. And she hopped over the table and beat her sister up. Because she had already knew that she was messing with her dude. And her and the dude ended up together. Whole time, he wasn't the nigga that she thought he was. When she got him all to herself, she realized that her friend or her sister friend was probably going through some with this dude. That's the story you talking about. That story on my YouTube too. I like the visuals you add because I swear I be making faces to the characters in my head. It was a cute. Thank you. I don't think I added any to this last one because y'all kind of got an idea of what everybody looks like. So I didn't add it to the last one. Do you ever write down your ideas and come back to it later? Well, I do, and that's how I come up with a lot of these stories. Now I write them down. At first, I wasn't writing shit down, but then my daughter was like, "Mom, you always freestyling the stories. Why don't you just try writing them down?" She was like, "Whatever you think that you say on the camera, just write it down, so that way it won't feel like it's taking you so long." So I started doing that, and now I can do 2, 3 stories in a day. The last part, she went in the house and girl, that's the one about the best. Girl, I know which one you talking about. Then that's the one when the best friend was messing with her friend dude, and the friend was pregnant. But then the friend had fucked around and messed with her ex-boyfriend at the club when she was in a vulnerable state. And her dude at the time, he had went to jail. And she ended up getting his phone when she went and collected his belongings. And she ended up seeing that her friend Chris was messaging her dude. And they had been messing around for a while, and she thought that they were going to be friends again. But bitch, who? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. That story, just like the one about the twin sister messing with her sister husband, like that, them two stories is just like real personal because it's about a friend that I had who had a baby with my child's father behind my back. She thought we was gonna be cool again after that because we shared our kids shared the same dad. Which what the fuck does that work? You thought. So whenever you see a story like that, I promise you, I thought about that again. That's where they came from. That's where that shit came from. So that bitch thought we was gonna be cool after that. Why? I don't know. That cutie from the coffee shop will always be my favorite. I love that one too. Was that the last part I come? Yeah, that was it. I posted the whole joint on that one. The whole story. Did I? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna have to go back and re look at it just to make sure. But I think I was done with that one. It's a lot of stories because I used to tell so many stories at one time to try to see. Because on TikTok, you got to find which one hits, especially when you're depending on TikTok for money. And I used to just tell like 2 or 3 stories at one time. And whichever one got the most traction, that would be the one I would start focusing on. And I wouldn't really worry about the other judge. But I'm like, damn, I can't keep doing it because it might be some folks that like this one that I don't really care for this one. And it's a lot of stories that I didn't finish because it didn't get as much traction as I wanted it to. And I had to get out of that mindset. Because I'm like, all of them good, girl. That's why I came over here to YouTube. Because I know I'm going to finish all stories no matter the traction over here. And I just feel like if somebody come all the way to your YouTube channel to watch a story, they really want to watch this story. Whereas on TikTok, they only care about the drama part of the whole damn story. Thank you. I'm finna get ready in. Lying girl has been lying to you. He's no good for you. I'm your girl. You're my girl. We your girl. I'm over here. Now I'm doing this one. I can tell you been lying. I can see you. Yeah. What's up, babe? You just told me what I was doing. Do you have your playlist set up? I do on YouTube. On YouTube, I have like 4 playlists. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4 different playlists. Oh shit, I done went off of it. So I got 4 different playlists. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had to find you on here. Oh, I have you found me. Oh, I got a green screen on it. So you alright. Oh, yeah, I got 4 of them, and I got like. What's the green screen? Oh, that's a part of my story that I had wrote. So I got messy relationship stories, letters from my inbox, love lies and secrets, and then I got drama and mystery. The drama and mystery is where like the landlord story is, the one about the 21st birthday, and the one about the 2 best friends who was midnight ballerinas. Under the messy relationship stories is y'all a lot of y'all favorites. I got the one about the boyfriend and wife was stalking, the one about the client, with Riley crazy self. That one, and the after 6 years that we in right now. And under love lies and secrets is where we got the side chick who shot the wife, and she went to jail for 10 years, and she came back and she had a daughter with him. The one about not knowing what her husband do for a living. The one with white chocolate when her husband owed that man all that money and dipped, but he fell in love with her. That was so sexy. And then I got the one with Coda. And I got the one with Coda in there. It's the in the midnight ballerinas. I would never tell. I would never tell. I would never tell. Some of it is based off of truth, and some of it is just fantasy made up. Like about going to do the parties and stuff like that. And the girls, it was this girl named Bubbles, and I can't remember her sister name. But them folks had us. We went to a hotel, right? It was some dudes at the club. They was like, they wanted 4 girls. So it was me, Goddess, Bubbles, and what I don't remember whatever the fuck her sister name was. I just remember Bubbles because that's easy to remember. So they because Goddess was kind of like, I guess you could say like she kind of took me up on her wing because I was a baby ballerina and she had been doing it for a while. So she was like, I'm gonna bring Honey with us with the woo. So they were like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. She got a nice body, blah blah blah. So we get to the DoubleTree Hotel there downtown Memphis, and they pull, we got drinks and shit going like that, and I'm dancing for a dude. Goddess is in there doing whatever for a dude, and Bubbles and whatever the fuck her sister name is, they in the back, like, cause on the DoubleTree they got some rooms. They got like the little living room area. And then you got the little room. So Bubbles and her sister is in there with a guy, and I could just say, I'm gonna just say that he was passed out. And one of the dudes ended up going in there and see he was passed out. And he's like, man, what the fuck you all got going on? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like this, like a deer in headlights in midnight. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? And so the dude who I was dancing for, he was like, no, Honey good. Honey straight. You hear me? She was in here with me the whole time. Whoop. So when that shit started popping off, I'm like, shit, I'm finna go. I had called my baby daddy and I was like, hey, baby daddy, can you come pick me up? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm leaving out the door and shit. I put my little jacket on and I slid some shorts on because I had, brought me a little bag. And I walked out the door. God is like, where you going? Shit, I'm finna go. I'm not finna be a part of whatever the fuck y'all got going on. That ain't what I was. She was like, I ain't got nothing going on. It wasn't me. Woo, 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 woo. I don't give a fuck who it was. But I'm not finna go to jail from shit I ain't do. So my baby daddy ended up coming pick me up. So as I'm walking, like finna get ready to get on the elevator, and one of the dudes, he was trying to catch me. He was like, "Hey, what the whoop?" So I stopped because I ain't got shit to hide because I ain't did nothing. He was like, "Man, did you know them hoes was gonna do that?" I was like, "No, I don't really know them bitches like that. I just came up here to make me some money. That's it." Ain't this what Evan said? I just came to make some money. That is. And they ended up letting me go or whatever. But I don't know what happened to them bitches because I ain't seen them at the club for a minute. But I did end up seeing them later on. Call to make me so upset all the time. Call to make me upset all the time. And in my mind, Coda fine as hell, just making poor choices. Coda fine as hell, making bad decisions. Did they try to get it in New Orleans? Girl, I got beat the fuck up in New Orleans. Beat the fuck up, cat fucking raggedy. Do you hear me? I got beat. I got my ass towed up, and I can't even count. It was more of them than it was of me, and I got my ass beat the fuck up. Uh huh. It was. It was Bubbles, her sister. Goddess left me. Cause girl, whole time I thought that the club owner was trying to pimp me out. Whole time it was Goddess, so Goddess had a pimp. And the club that I worked at, the boyfriend, your boyfriend or whatever, like if they know you got a dude or a dude, drop your, they can't come in the club because sometimes boyfriends get jealous. So I didn't even know that she had a pimp. You know what I'm saying? I thought her and the club owner was working together, but it was really because she had been working in the club so long. She kind of knew a lot of people in the industry. But girl, I got my ass though in New Orleans. The folks thought they were robbing me. They took my clothes. They took my whole little duffel bag. But I was smart though. Like some of my money was in my duffel bag. But you know how you got like that good feeling that something is wrong? I haven't had a good feeling that something was gonna happen that night. Like I felt it in my spirit. I'm like I feel something like it's not feeling right. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm making all this money, motherfuckers looking at me upside my head, but I have never been a bitch to give a fuck in the first place. So I never really gave a fuck. But I just felt like something was off. Like something was wrong. Like God was moving weird after the dude had, tried to get me to get on his team. I was like, no, I don't need no man to manage my money. I'm good. I know how to count my own shit. I don't need no man to manage my money. And he had felt offended behind me. And he said something to her. And whatever he said to her shifted her energy towards me. And I heard her whispering in the bathroom. It was a whole lot of shit that was off that made me kind of have my antennas up, like my guard was up the whole time. But did I expect it to be jumped? No. Did I expect it for a couple ribs to be broken? Fuck no. I was not expecting it at all. But the smart part I did was I put some of my money in my panties. I put a lot of money in my panties. Some of my money was in my bag because I'm like, if something pop off, I gotta have some money in my bag because they know I made some money tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I put some money in my bag. It was probably like a few hundred, but then I had a lot of money in my underwear. It's nice to see you too. No, you're good because I just was like shit just wasn't feeling right for real, and I'm like, shit feel weird. So I just started moving accordingly. And I was gonna catch the bus back home. Cause I was like, she in the bathroom whispering, like her energy done shifted. Why would I ride home with her? You know what I'm saying? Cause we rode down there together. I'm like, why would I ride home with her? But when I got better, when I got well, I was up there at that club almost every night looking for that hoe. I mean almost every night. Cause bitch, you think you finna set me up to get beat the fuck up and I'm not gonna finna come back for you? Where they do that at? So it was some other girls at the club. Not say I wasn't really friends with them, but we knew each other because we worked mostly weekends. So I was like, "Have y'all seen Goddess?" They were like, "No, she ain't been here in a couple weeks." So I'm like, "Here go my number. If y'all see that bitch, call me." They were like, what's up? What's up, honey? What's up? If you see that bitch, call me. So one of the other girls was like, oh, she got jumped down there in New Orleans, blah, blah, blah. You know how shit be spread fast in that type of world. So I had ended up getting a call maybe like a week later. I was like, she up here. Come on up there. Fed said she in the corner. Dancing for a nigga. I grabbed that bitch by her dreads. Wrapped them bitches around my hand. And went to work. Do you hear me? Yes. And look, thank you. And after that situation, I never wanted to dance again. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, that industry ain't for me. And it wasn't for me anyway. Especially the fact that I had to drink in order to do it. Wasn't for me. Good money though. Met a lot of nice sponsors, but it wasn't for me. My biggest sponsor was a black man, believe it or not. But my biggest like, hey, I need some money. Can I come and get some money? I want some money. He was a white man named William. I never forget. He had no kids, no wife. He owned his own business. He used to work at he owned his own business and he used to work at the little her club place that put the plugs in the people's head. You know, before they was doing the little frontals for men. He gave a lot of money. He was an older white man. He was fun, surprisingly. We used to go out of town together. So this was before phones and all that stuff was like popping. You really just have you want on record. You know what I'm saying? You could do whatever you wanted to do without having to worry about nobody recording your ass. But it was a fun time, I tell you. A fun time. But I wouldn't do it again. So like it's so crazy how when I was a dancer, that shit was not popping. That shit wasn't popping at all. But now being a midnight ballerina, being a dancer is popping. I remember my stepdaddy found out. Because I started dancing when I was like 17. By the time my stepdaddy found out, I was wrong though. But baby, when he found out, I was like, oh my God. He knows. He fucking knows. For honey, it was a time, honey, it was a time. Oh, we got some people in the premiere. Well, it was only 14 minutes long. So somebody said I should name it Spinning the Block or Let's Do It Again. Ooh, I like Let's Do It Again. Spinning the Block. I like Spinning the Block. Because that actually kind of was a spin the block. I like Spinning the Block. I like Spinning the Block. But enough about me. What y'all been having going on? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, let's be ranking this G, baby. I have been enjoying my time on live so far. I will be going live on here more often than I go live on TikTok. I don't really believe I will be going live on TikTok that often because I like to cuss and TikTok don't like the fact that I like to cuss and I be cussing. Ain't nothing I can do about it. So I don't think I'll be going live on TikTok that often. So if you do want to catch me on live, be sure. I thank y'all. What they say? Banks, Chantel, and Shake. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yes, yes, please do. Make sure y'all got your notification bells on. That way you will know when I'm live, because I will be going live on here probably around the same time. because I do, go ahead and cook my dinner and shit at an earlier time. And yeah, I be going live on her way more often. I love me a good curry name. Now we finna sit here and I'm finna edit this video while I'm live. Just to be on. So y'all gonna be the first to hear my story. So last night I had told season 2. A lot of that was told on my live for TikTok yesterday. Okay, go. It's supposed to be blur, baby. Blur, 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 blur. Okay, so, can you make me some cookies without the extras? Yeah, but I don't know. I have not priced the cookies without the extras. And you would have to get like maybe 6. You would have to get at least 6 cookies of the same kind of cookie, not a variety, if it makes sense. Because my business is put with the extras. So my banana pudding cookies are very, very good. The Biscoff cookies are very, very good. What else? Cookie Monster cookies, very, very good. Like without the extra, because them all the cookies I done made for my kids, because they do my tryout run first. Those are very, very good too. Me personally, if you like banana pudding, I would recommend the banana pudding cookie because it tastes just like banana pudding. Um, if you like if you've ever had Biscoff, which is like I can't really explain what the fuck Biscoff tastes like, but it's good though. Banana pudding, please. So if you was to go to my website and you were to choose the half dozen box, when you say what you want in your box, say banana pudding kid friendly, and then I know it was you. And then that's good because my kids will get some cookies and they been want me to make some for them. Is your live still saved on TikTok from yesterday? I don't save them. Well, I don't post them. I need to start. But I'm almost. It ain't gonna take me long. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but in Memphis, if any of y'all is in Memphis, I am hosting a women's brunch. I would love for y'all to come. It's gonna be on October 17th from 12 to 3 o'clock. Come and celebrate. The brunch is for women who just be carrying a lot. We're gonna have a let it go session, which is gonna be beautiful. Just throw it out there. We're gonna have a let it go session. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna have waffles, chicken, grits, shrimp and grits, a fruit table, veggies. I have a speaker. I have to get some other ones because I did change the date. It was supposed to be in August, but I moved it to the 30th. We're gonna have a couple speakers. We're gonna have music. I don't know if I want to do live music or just play music off of YouTube. It's in Memphis. It's October the 17th. It's in Memphis. Right now, tickets are on sale for 2 people. So if you want to bring a friend, both of y'all can actually get in for the price of one person. And just look cute, dress up, put them heels on. You hear me? Put that giddy girl heels on. And it's a waiting to exhale experience. Yeah, I remember the movie. Whenever they was going through anything, they had each other. And I know a lot of us, like, if me personally, if I had other people who may have known what I was going through or going through what I was going through and we could uplift each other to come up out of shit, I think I would have came up out of stuff a little bit faster. It's always good to have a sisterhood, and that's what I want to have. That's what I want to create, a sisterhood. Because you will find in your own hood, your own family, that most of the time the people that you talk to don't really be rooting for you for real. And that is so hurtful to have. Or a lot of people don't really understand what you're going through, so you just keep that shit to yourself. You keep it tucked. And I just wanted to create an event where we can let it go. That balloon release gonna be amazing. Okay? And we are gonna have a balloon release. We letting it all go. So I hope to see y'all there because I want y'all to come. I will have the tickets are linked under a couple of my videos, but I'm going to make sure that I link it under my in the community where I post. I had to move the date because I wanted everybody to be able to come. And it's gonna be small. It's only gonna be 40 of us. Some of the TikTok stories that you have done, do you think that you would consider circling back and finishing some of them? Yeah, actually, yeah. The one about white chocolate, I actually circled back and finished that one. That was highly requested. It had been highly requested for a long time. Um, I have to go back down my TikTok to find other stories. But if you could think of one right off the top that I didn't finish, that'll give me something to do after I get through with season 2 of this one, because it's only 4 episodes. I'll be through with it by the end of the week. To fall in love behind the wheel. Hold on. I'll finish editing it in a minute. I ain't gotta post it till tomorrow. But I do want to go because that'll help me. I already have a lot of the content done, and I just gotta finish it. And some of that shit was good. I just never went back to finish it. And I like it that way. I will send you some, but I ain't gonna one that I was looking. Okay, boo. So you can share. I think you can share the story with me. Just send it to my DM. That way I can find it. Cause baby, I be having to go back and look. Look, I tell you so many stories. I post more than I think I do. Shit, can barely find them. That girl sound just like Brandy to me. I'm looking for something there. I'm real grown and don't have DMs. I get that. Well, just let me know. Just send me some. Send me a screenshot of what the beginning of that junk look like or something. Who that is? Yeah. I can't pause it. I'm on YouTube. What is it? Oh, okay. It was like 20. It was like 20, 30. Hmm. Yeah, it's a pretty well done. There's enough people on here for me to have a conversation. That's my 13-year-old. Oh, I ain't finished this, John. You truly are, sweetheart. Thank you. I've enjoyed this interaction as well. I'm finna get off this joint because I got some business that I need to handle on the set toilet. I will be back live tomorrow around the same time, y'all. I'm gonna say around maybe like 6 o'clock. So I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all then. Oh, thank you. I say congratulations, Grandma. Thank you. My boo 2 weeks old. My grandbaby 2 weeks old today with her pretty self. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.